Welcome friends to another Wheel of Time video. Today we again draw from the world of Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time and look at the Aiel City of Rhuidean. Let's get straight into it. The City of Rhuidean is hidden deep in the Aiel waste. When the wagon stopped, the Gen Aiel, with Aes Sedai help, built the city, and its style of tall buildings of shining glass might relate to the Aes Sedai's memories of cities before the breaking of the world. In its central square grows the last Chora tree, Avendasora. Tent dwellers spread out around the city and made those barren places their own. As time flows on, many groups there began to fight with each other, and the unity they had shared is gone. Many things were forgotten that they had believed in, the way of the leaf, a pacifist philosophy, that they had ever had kinship with the Gen Aiel, and their broad heritage in general, apart from their harsh home and their wars with each other, they were remembered. And within the great unfinished city, the Gen Aiel were dying out. Despite their efforts, the Aes Sedai's prophecies were coming apart. They see they had made a mistake. If a child was born to the Aiel to fight the Dark One, it would not be Gen Aiel, and so they needed a way to preserve the truth, so that when discovered, it would not destroy them all. So they contact the Aiel Wise Ones in their dreams, saying all clan chiefs must visit Rhuidean, or face the ending of them and their clan. Those who did come might be able to unite the Aiel. And to enforce this, a permanent truce was announced, the Peace of Rhuidean, and this could not be broken. The peace extended everywhere within sight of Chaindair, and within the city's unfinished heart, the Aes Sedai made a great work, a Tir Angreal that contained all the Aiel history. A clan chief would have to enter the city and face its glass columns. Those returned, which we are told is 1 in 3, had shown they had strengthened them to face the truth behind their heritage and the prophecy that had to be fulfilled through them. If you could not face those truths, you would never return, and so through this they ensured the Aiel history, who they once had been, would not be lost, and they increased the chances of the prophecy being fulfilled. So this became an established part of their life. A clan chief must go through Rhuidean and pass through the Aes Sedai's Tir Angreal before they can be accepted as a chief. Men can only enter the city once. Women who might be wise ones also had to enter, but on their second visit, and they had a higher survival rate than the men enjoyed. Regarding their first visit, they would have to enter, as the book tells us, a 3-ringed Tir Angreal, much like the one used for the accepted in the White Tower of Tar Valon. So for 3,000 years, the wise ones have kept the Aiel's secret history, guiding their people using that knowledge, but not sharing it to protect them from the repercussions of the truth. And as time swept ever forward, the last of the Gen Aiel and the Aes Sedai died. But they did accomplish one thing. Before then, they placed machines of power to protect the city from outsiders and keep it for the Aiel. The place was not known outside the wastes, and if you entered as a non-Aiel, your sentence is death. The belief amongst the Aiel is that they failed the Aes Sedai and would be destroyed if they did so again. That belief comes back from the time when the Aiel, under a slightly different name, served the Aes Sedai. Another mystery is the 2 tall red stone doorways. One is in Rhuidean, the other in the Stone of Tir. These red stone doorways are Tir Angreal. To use them, you do not have to be a channeler. They twist strangely, so the eye slips from the contour of their shape. One has the decoration of 3 sinuous lines. That one is in the Stone of Tir. Pass through and you enter another world. There you can ask 3 questions and receive in return a truthful answer. In that world, based on an old agreement, no lamps, items made of iron, or musical instruments are allowed inside. And the second door I mentioned that's in Rhuidean, it has the same decoration on it, except it has rows of inverted triangles as well. It holds to the compact we just mentioned, but here 3 requests can be made, but it comes with a price, a very high price. The answers given are always true, but not easily understood, and in a similar vein, the requests are granted, but not the way the petitioner intended them. Legends say the inhabitants are delicate and dangerous. Also, for each doorway, they can only be used once by an individual. So now we have delved into some of the secrets of Rhuidean. I turn this over to you. What do you think to the Tir Angreal in the city? Did the Aes Sedai help the Aiel by leaving a record of their history? Have you made a deal after stepping through a red door? Comment down below.